So today I want to talk a little bit about using body weight as data rather than a result. So when people start any kind of like fitness journey or weight loss journey, they obviously put body weight as kind of like their end game, their kind of end result. There's something that they want to achieve. There's something that they want to do, obviously. And the thing is that body weight isn't a result. It's not a result. It's only ever should be looked at as like a form of data. When you're looking for a result, you want to achieve a result because it's going to impact your life positively. It's going to solve the issues that you're currently facing, and it ultimately means that you're going to have to be in a position whereby the result actually helps with that. So when you obviously try and achieve a certain result, you're doing so because you believe that it's going to change your life in some way or another. Now the thing is that that's not entirely true. Let's say, for example, that before you start to, conduct your fitness journey, let's say, for example, before you start to do the shit that you need to do, you feel depressed, you feel unconfident, you don't feel happy taking your top off in public, you don't feel good with the shit that you need to do on a night out, you don't feel like you can get your picture taken on a night out, for example. All of these things are the issue. Now, you believe that approaching a weight loss journey or approaching a fitness journey is going to help solve these issues, right? That is exactly why you're trying to do this fitness journey, because you believe that doing these things is going to solve these issues. What happens when you lose weight? Let's say, for example, you lose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kilograms, whatever it is. What happens when you lose weight and you find out that that weight loss doesn't help with the things that you're struggling with? So you're still unconfident, you're still unhappy, you still can't take your top off in public, you still feel a little bit shit getting your picture taken in public. What happens then? Would you consider that a result? If the answer is no, why not? Because your goal, your target, your outcome that you wanted was weight loss, but you achieved weight loss, but you still feel unhappy, you still feel shit, you still feel unconfident, you still don't feel great in your body, but you've achieved your goal. See what I mean? So weight loss or weight or body weight should never be looked at as a outcome that you want to achieve. It should never really be looked at as a result. Only ever be looked at as data. And what I mean by this is, if let's say, for example, you're trying to create a calorie deficit. Let's say you're trying to create a calorie deficit, you're trying to eat consistently less calories than what you're burning off, and therefore you're trying to lose body fat at the end of it, right? Let's say, for example, you're trying to do that consistently, and you do that consistently. Well, you think that you do that consistently. Then you look at your body weight, and over a period of days or a period of weeks, to be a little bit more specific about it, that body weight is increased. What happens after a couple of weeks when that body weight increases? You can safely assume that you are not in a calorie deficit. And the reason why is because if you check body weight day to day, there won't be much change, or it might fluctuate upwards, it might fluctuate downwards, whatever, because body weight fluctuates so badly because of the amount of things that make up body weight, such as your water retention, your bone density, your muscle mass, the amount of food in your gut. I always recommend checking it every day just so you can actually build a better picture, but don't ever take what you see as gospel, because body weight can fluctuate so quickly. So let's say, for example, you've checked it over the course of a week or two. After a course of a week or two, you'll probably start to see a general trajectory of your weight happening. So obviously, as I just said, because the fluctuations happen, the most efficient method to tracking weight is looking at the average of these fluctuations. So let's say, for example, after a week or two, you see the general average of your fluctuations go up, despite the fact that you said that you've been creating a calorie deficit. You can safely assume that if you see your body weight go up after 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, that you are not creating a calorie deficit because you are not losing body fat. If you were losing body fat, the general trajectory of that weight, no matter what happens with the fluctuations, will start to traject downwards. The general average will go downwards. That is if you're in a deficit. So you can look at that data and you can say, right, I'm definitely not creating a calorie deficit. And that's the data that you get from that. From that point, you can actually start looking at your nutrition and start thinking, why am I not creating a calorie deficit? Why am I not being as accurate as what I say I am? What's going wrong? And then you can use that data to start making adjustments. And the adjustments that you can make will then start being applied to your overall journey. And obviously, if after 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, your weight is trajectorying upwards, you can look at your nutrition, you can go, okay, cool, why am I not creating a calorie deficit? What do I need to change? Is it that I need to track a little bit more accurately? Is it that I need to weigh my food out more accurately? Is it that I have been given the wrong nutritional target because I'm actually less active than what I thought I was doing? Keep these in mind and you'll start to decide what is going wrong. And as soon as you can decide what is going wrong, you can start making changes to that. That is why body weight is data, not a result. Think of it like this. Let's say you want to go to the seaside. Say you want to go to the seaside and get a suntan. The outcome that you want is the seaside and the suntan, but you don't know what weather it's going to be, okay? So you don't know whether to decide whether or not to go to the beach to get a suntan. You check the weather and the weatherman has said, okay, cool, it's going to be 20, 30, 40 degrees, whatever it is. That's the data. Then you can start looking at it over a 5-day weather forecast, okay? You can start thinking, okay, cool, it's going to be 20 degrees there, 25 degrees there, 28 degrees there, 30 degrees there. So we can probably assume that by the time that we go to the seaside, it's going to be nice weather. That's the data that you're using. The outcome isn't that you want it to be warm. The outcome isn't that you want it to be a certain temperature. That is not the outcome. The outcome is you want to go to the beach for a suntan. The way that you're going to get there is to ensure that the weather is nice. And that's the same way that you're supposed to be thinking of body weight as well as long-term results. Don't look at body weight as the result that you want. You don't want to be this, and this amount of kilograms. You don't want to always be a certain kilogram of body weight. You want to just make sure that your body weight is going in the right trajectory to assume that your nutrition is going in the right direction, ultimately leading to the outcome. And the outcome that you actually do want is you want to be happy in your body, you want to be more confident in your body, you want to feel stronger in your body, you want your body to have transformed, you want to wear clothes which you can't currently now because you don't currently feel confident wearing them. You want to be able to get your picture taken on a night out without feeling like shit. You want to be able to have sex with your partner with the lights on. Things like this. This is the outcome. And the data that you need to use to get there is the body weight, but don't ever be obsessed over body weight being used as an outcome, because it's not an outcome, it's just data. And you use data to make sure that your nutrition, which is the thing that leads on to the outcome, is going okay. That is why body weight should not be used as an outcome. That's why body weight should not be used as a goal. It should only ever be used as data, because what can be measured can be managed. If you can measure your body weight, then you can manage your nutrition. And if you can manage your nutrition, you can safely make sure that you're going in the right direction. I hope that helps and I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions for me, send them through to my Instagram at k.p_health. If you want any of my free guides, including my Ultimate Eating Out Guide, my 5-ingredient recipe book, and my free alcohol cheat sheet, feel free to send me an email on my email address, kieran@kphealth.co.uk, and I'll send them through to you ASAP. In the meantime, have a lovely rest of your day, have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll speak to you again soon.